Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the first elementary grade. Our textbook is Weekend 1 and today inshallah we will cover Unit 2, Days and Weather, the Phonics practice number 2 on page 29. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So let's begin. Quick revision in the first or the previous phonics practice where we did practice the words with the letter B and P. And we said that it is important that we can differentiate between these two letters. And there is no better way to differentiate between them unless we memorize the words. So here we have the first example of these words that starts with B and P. So now let's listen and point and say these words that starts with B and P. So here the first word we have that starts with letter B, which is the word bear. Bear. Say after me, bear. Now this word starts with the letter B, bear. Now let's listen to the second word, which is a fruit, and the fruit is called pear. Pear. Say after me, pear. So here we have these two letters. The first one starts with letter B in bear as the animal, and the second one starts with P as in pear, as in the fruit. So not only these two examples, but also in the previous lesson we had too many examples on how we can differentiate between words that starts with B or P. So let's start here. So as you can see, what we're going to do here is that we're going to listen to these sounds, the 5 sounds we have, and then we're going to put the check mark either on on B or P, and after this we're going to write the letter down here, and finally the last thing we will do is that we're going to match the word to the right picture. So let's start the first one. So the first word we have is bag. Bag. The first one is bag. So what do you think? What is, or the word bag, what does it start with? Does it start with the letter B or the letter P? We said it starts with the letter B. So here we put a check mark and then we write down here the letter B. And then the last part is we match this word to the right picture. And the right picture for this word is bag, this one. So here you go. So number 1 is bag and we match it to the picture, bag. Now let's listen for the second word and then we will do the same as we did with number 1. The word with number 2 is puzzle. Puzzle. So puzzle starts with the letter P. Puzzle. So here we write P and we match the word to the picture. Puzzle. Now let's listen to number 3. The word with number 3 is bed. Bed. So here we put a check mark on bed and we write the letter here and then we match it to the picture, bed. Now this will leave us with number 4. The word in number 4 is puppet. Puppet. So here puppet starts with letter P. So here we write letter P and we match the word to the picture, puppet. Now number 5. The word is ball. Ball. So here we put a check mark with the word ball, and then we write letter B and we match the word to the picture. We match the word to the picture. So here you go. This is how we answered this exercise last time. Now, not only this, we didn't only practice words that starts with B or P, but also we did practice words that ends with B and P, like these two examples. An example of a word that ends with B is top, as in bathtub. Top. And also an example of a word that ends with letter P, which is top. Top. So here we have top, and here we have top. Top, to be on a top. So now we're going to learn more words that ends with either P or B. Let's start with the first one. Let's listen to the word, and then we're going to decide whether this word ends with B or P. So let's listen to the first one. The first word we have here is clap. Clap. So, what do you think? The word clap, does it end with letter B or P? We said it ends with letter P. So here we put a check mark like this, and we write letter P. And then we match the word with the picture. Clap. Now let's listen to number 2. The word with number 2 is cup. Cup. And cup ends with the letter B. So here we do write it, and we match the picture or the word with the right picture. Now let's listen to the third word. The third word is crab. Crab. So crab ends with letter B. So here we put a check mark and we write letter B. So here we do match it with the picture. Crab. Number 4. The word with number 4 is cup. Cup. And cup ends with letter P. So here we do write letter P and we match it. We match the word with the picture. Number 5. The word is the name of a boy whose name is Rob. Rob. And Rob ends with letter B. So here we go. Here we write Rob and we match it to our friend Rob. So here you go. This is how we answered these exercises last lesson. We not only make the sound of B and P, but also we practice words that starts with B or P, and also we practice words that ends with either P or B. Now, let's get to know our objectives in today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, we hope that you will be able to differentiate between CH or ch sound and SH, which is sh sound, in different sentences. And to do this, I would like you please to open your books on page 29. I would like you please to open your books on page 29. Now, on page 29, here we do have words with CH and SH. So now what we're going to do is the same as we did with B and P, which is we're going to read two different words that has this sound, ch sound, and also we're going to read a word or listen to a word that has the sh sound. So as for the ch sound, here we have two words. The first one is chicken. Chicken. Say after me. chicken. And the other word that ends with the sound or the cha sound, which is sheep. Sheep, that has the S and H sound. Sheep. And also the word that ends with cha sound, which is lunch. Lunch. So here we have three examples. The first two examples with the sound cha. The first word starts with this sound, which is chicken. Chicken. And the second word ends with this sound, which is lunch. Lunch. Now, the other word that has the sha sound, which is the word sheep. Sheep. So, very well. Now we're going to practice more of these words that has the cha sound and that has the sha sound. Now, here we have our first exercise. What we're going to do with this exercise is that we're going first to listen to a word among these four different words. And after this, we're going to circle the word we hear. And after this, we're going to look for the word that we heard. And here we put down or we write down the number of this word. So here we're going to do three important steps. The first one is that we're going to listen to the word. From these four words, each of these sentences or each of these numbers has four words. So we're going to listen to the only word and then we're going to circle it. And after we circle it, we're going to go here in these pictures and we write down the number of this word. So now let's start with the first word. So with number one, let's listen to the word and then we're going to circle it. The word with number one is chicken. Chicken. Say after me, chicken. So where can we see the word chicken here in number one? Chicken. It is the first one. So here we go. We go with the first one and we make a circle. Chicken. Now, what is the next part? The next part is we're going to go here and look for a chicken and we write number one. We write number one. So if we look around here, we can see the chicken. So here we write number one. Here we write number one. Now let's listen to the second word. The second word is lunch. Lunch. Say after me, lunch. So where can we see lunch here in number two? It is of course the second one. So here we make a circle like this and then we look for the word lunch here with these pictures. So here you go. This is a lunch. So here we write number two. Number two. Now let's listen with the word of number three. Sheep. Sheep. Say after me. Sheep. So where can we find the word sheep in number three? It is of course the third one. So here we make a circle and we go to the sheep and we write number three. Number three. Now let's listen for the fourth one. The fourth word is cheese. Cheese. And where can we find the word cheese? It is the first one. So here we make a circle and we go to the picture of a cheese and then we write number four. Now this will leave us with the last sentence, which is, or the last word, number five, which is ship. Ship. Say after me, ship. So ship is the second one. Very good. So here we go to the picture of a ship and here we write number five. Here we write number five. So here you go. this is what we did is we listened to this word chicken, lunch, sheep, cheese, and ship. And after this, we went to the pictures and we matched them. Now this will leave us with the last exercise. In this exercise, we're going to read, match, and listen and check our answers. So here we have not only one word, but different words in one sentence. So what we're going to do, we're going to read these sentences, and after this, we're going to match them with this picture. The first sentence says, a sheep is on the ship. A sheep is on the ship. Say after me. A sheep is on the ship. So, can you find a sheep which is on a ship? It is, of course, the first one. So here, we go to the first one and we write number 1. Number 1. Now let's listen to the second sentence. I like chocolate. Say after me. I like chocolate. So which of these picture is a chocolate? It is the second one, of course. Very good. So here we go. We write number 2. Now let's listen for number 3. I like fish for lunch. Say after me. I like fish for lunch. So where can we see a fish and a lunch? It is in the third picture. So here we go and we write number 3. Now this will leave us with the last sentence, which is, a ship is on the fish. A ship, say after me, is on the fish. So this is the last picture, which is number 4. As we can see here, we can see a ship. So it is important that we practice these words so we can know the difference between sh and cha sound. As we can see here, and it is important that we memorize more words. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.